So in the last video, I have my creatures lined up, and I decided to make one little change because I really want to run up my historic count, and I don't really have enough sagas, and I don't have enough legendaries, so it's really down to having lots of artifacts. So I dug out some more artifacts. And then now I'm going to go through them. Really, I want to get the historic count right. So even before I select any instants and sorceries or any other enchantments, I really want this count to be high. So right now, I think I had 29 creatures. And let me see, I don't remember making any major changes. Oh, this guy. I think I added this guy, which I didn't have before. And I took out this dude. I just took him out. It doesn't matter for the historic count. So I really want the historic count to be as high as possible. So I made that one change. And then here, I really want to use this saga, but I'm really uncomfortable with the whole thing of discard your hand, draw 2 cards. I've used this card in red-green, and it really is for a very aggro deck where I'm going to not have anything in my hand often. So I cannot use it as much as I really want to. So then I'm really down to this one, which I definitely want to use. This one, which is amazing. I've taken out 3 planeswalkers with this card. This one definitely fits. And then a few cards from my Return to Ravnica block selection. Definitely this one. We're in a Zet, so we're going to do a Zet. And we're totally casual here, so Cluestone will go in. Then back to Dominaria. This is a wizard-specific equipment. This one has a draw, draw and discard. And then these are really all about getting my historic count up. So I don't really know if I'm going to stick these in, all 7, but I really need to. So I think I'm just going to set them aside and then go through my instants and sorceries. Okay, so definitely this guy. Also this one for sure. A Syncopate. Returning permanents as a 1-drop. I've got 1 and 2. I've got 1 with Kicker. And I can draw a card with it. I think I'm going to pick this one over this one. And then leave this one in the maybe pile. Definitely opt. Not really going for this effect, but I really want to have a strong suite of counter spells. Again, I'm not sure I need more flyers. But in this case, I do have a lot of zinging in red, so I do want to use this card. And this one, yeah, definitely, because I have a lot of instants and sorceries, so I definitely want to use that. Then, in the case of red, I'm not sure I need this. Fight with Fury, 5 to a creature if it was kicked, 10th, amongst any number of targets. That could be good. I'm going to keep it. 5, destroy target artifact. That's not bad. Definitely keep it. No, not really. I'm not in red-green. Yes. Yes, for sure. I'm not really crazy about that one. So here we are. If we take all these cards and we haven't taken any additional artifacts just to fill, and we're going for 30. I have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So I need 10 more. I really want to go digging in my beautiful hoard of Return to Ravnica cards. And these are all really good. Because of Overload, they apply to all creatures. Overload is really powerful. I want to use that. I definitely want to use that. I want to put that in. I want to have more counter spells. I want to have some draw and discard. And I want to search. So yeah, I really want all these cards, and there's 9 of them. So I think I want them all. I want all of them. And so I only have 1 slot left. That's a pretty limited thing, and I definitely want more counter spells in here. Definitely want to cancel. So now I'm in the realm of extra cards for which I need to evaluate whether I want to get rid of anything in my selection. Dispel would be one of those cards, and definitely some of these red ones with overload. But I guess I'm full. So I guess I am full. So I'm gonna have to leave it at that. I don't see anything that's super killer. Maybe this guy, because it does it to creature or player, and it exiles. So that's a good one. But boy, I really need my historic count. So it's gonna take. I'm gonna have to make some really difficult choices here. I only have so many historics in here, and I really wanted to be able to dig in from these and do something. So for example, like the whip, you keep untapping it and it hits for 1. I'm not sure it's so good in Commander. Yeah, these guys are not that great. They would only be there to get my historic count up. So the question really is, in this deck, you guys can tell me, do I want just a raw count of artifacts, or do I want powerful cards? And I would really want to have something like this in the deck. So if I go through my 30 and pick something that I don't want, I mean, these are all really good, in my opinion. These are all very good cards, in my opinion. So, really, and I definitely want those artifacts. I mean, that's all right. I guess I would say, I think I would take this one out because it requires something else. So there we go. I think that's what I'm going to go with. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 30. So there you have it. That's the complete deck. I'm going to clean these out, clean these up, move them out of the way, and lay down the deck. So there it is. And then in the next video, I'm going to order these by mana and then go through the whole deck.